Hi friends, Naji here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Web scraping used to be a challenging task, and nowadays we have a lot of open source library to support the web scraping very easily. And Crawl4AI is one of the top one library which is a trending one in GitHub repository and which will make the job very easily. And in this video we will be discussing on Crawl4AI. For more information you guys can go and check the Crawl4AI GitHub repository. And why Crawl4AI? Why we need to choose that? Because it is built for LLM, which means it creates smart, concise Markdown optimized for RAG and fine-tuning application and lightning fast. I will show you how fast it is. It is flexible browser control, which means it offers session management, proxies, custom hooks for seamless data access, heuristic intelligence, use advanced algorithm for efficient extraction, reducing the reliance on costly models, open source and deployable, which means fully open source with no API key, okay, and ready for Docker and the cloud integration, thriving community. So these are the few reasons that is mentioned by the team itself. And we'll see how can we install the Crawl4AI in our application. So for that, what I have done, I have already created a environment file. Now we can see how can we do that. Then first what we can do a pip install Crawl4AI. Let me do that. So since I have already done, so it's done in a second, but in your case it may take some time based on your internet speed. Once that is done, we can do Crawl4AI -setup. So let me go and do that also. Execute. So that is also done. Now I can verify the installations is correct or not. I'm here. We'll see. So testing. Okay, so the testing is also passed, which means I am ready to use the application. Now I have created a app.py file. I will show you how easily we can scrape a website. Okay, so with a minimum lines of code. Okay. For that, what we can do, let me have a async.import. Now we can import. So before that, let me change my environment. It should be env_gen. Okay, this should be my environment. Okay. Now we can use Crawl4AI. We can import star, which means we can import all the packages. So this is support the async method, and I can define a main. Okay, within the main I can have a async method with async web crawler as crawler. Here we will have a await, and we'll see crawler.arun. Here we can give the path of our website that we are going to scrape. Okay, for that I have opened a website. Okay, so this is the website that we are going to scrape, that is nbcnews.com. so see what all things are there. Here we can see a lot of things are available. Okay, so we are going to scrape this website. We'll see how easily we can do that. So let me copy this. Let me go back to my Visual Studio Code. Here I am going to paste it. Okay, so this is done. Now I can print the result. Okay, we only need this much code for a simple web scraping application, and here I can check name equal to main, right? Now I can do a async io.run. I can do a main run. Okay, so the coding part is done. Now we can go and run it. Let me clear it. I can use python app.py. Says no such directory or file. Let me check. Sorry, seems to be a different folder. Let me switch back to the real folder. It's Crawl4AI. Let me clear it. Okay, so we will be using app.py. So it's actually initializing the things. Okay, so it's done actually. See, it took nearly, they are mentioning it somewhere how much time it took, 2 to 3 seconds I believe. Okay, and we'll see one by one. So here check on this and skip to content, NBC logo, and first it is showing the logo and it's saying about sponsored by Paradise Fair, Policies, US News, World and Business, Tripline, Editor, and all those things it is showing. So we'll compare this here. So if you come here, this is the menu that is showing there. Let me try to minimize it. This also maybe side by side, possibly. Yeah. See, if you look on here, we can see that Paradise on Fire here. Sorry, it's not Paradise. Palisade Fair and Politics, US News. We can see US News, World Business, and all those things that we can see here. Okay. Now let me scroll it down and watch live. We'll see where is the watch live here. This is the watch live. Okay, we make it full screen. Okay, and later it's going to some session. Okay, within the session we can see US News decision, US News decisions, etc. So let me go here. Here we can see US News. Within under the session we have a US News decisions, and under TV we have today. Under features we have NBC News now, and more from NBC we have CNBC. So we'll see that in our console. We can see sessions. We can here see the US News. Under the TV we can see today, and features we can see the CBC News, right? All those things that we can see. Okay, and it says about like main content 7 hours ago. So all those things it is taken from this website. So this is with a 4 to 5 lines of code. We are able to scrape the entire website, right? So this is the advantage of the Crawl4AI, and there are a lot more things that we can do with respect to Crawl4AI, but this is the planned activity for this video, and in our coming video we can discuss more about it. So please do like and subscribe. Have a nice day. Bye bye.